What is going on, everybody? Calm Before the Storm here, bringing you episode number 2 of our Draft Champions series. And today it's going to be nice and simple. We're going to draft our online team for head-to-head matches. Let's jump right into it here. I'm going to take... Let's do this one, mainly for the zone defense. I haven't played online yet. I did finish the offline, my first 3 offline games. And I'm assuming the biggest difference with playing actual people is they'll probably do a lot of just throwing the ball long. So I'm going to do the... do I want zone defense or pass rush? See, I like ground and pound, though. I like running the ball. And I think, based on how other people build their teams, they kind of build with a secondary. So maybe they'll pay a little less attention to the defensive line, and we can maybe... grind out some yards on the ground. So let's do that. Let's try and build around a solid run game. All right, starting off with some defensive players. I'm going to probably go linebacker. I love using Khalil Mack, at least last year. Based on kind of just quickly looking at the stats, they're pretty even. They've got their strengths. I'm going to take Khalil Mack on this one.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy who can elevate that entire unit. He's a very talented...
All right, free safety, corner, and D end. Let's go with... Tremaine Brock is 5'10". If it's not very tall. Let's go with Delmas at safety.
Right over what they had already, but they're certainly building up some depth there.
All right, Jason McCourty, no doubt. If we're building around running backs, I'm not going to be too picky with the quarterback.
Boy, a tough choice here, but one that any organization
Let's see what his run block looks like here. 90, that's good. Matthews, see, we're going to find another halfback in the next round, or next few. I think we will. At least I hope we will. I think I'm going to, man, I don't know. With running a lot, he might get injured. I don't even know if there's injuries in this game mode. I think the biggest key, I think we can run behind a good line with any back. So let's take the lineman.
This guy is a legitimate star, and he'll make everyone around him better.
All right, another good corner. Want to build our defense based on stopping the pass. We've got Max. We don't really need him. Lawrence Timmons, though, not very good zone coverage. He's more of a run stuffer. So let's Rogers Cromartie, and we'll really solidify our corners. Of course. A great center and a great corner. 2 spots we don't really need help. Doesn't have his coverage on here. I don't think he's much for playing coverage. Yeah, pass rush more than anything. I don't know. Based on what we have, I just kind of want to take Justin Houston. Mangold's run block is 93. I don't know if De La Puente would be any good at any other position. Not likely. I don't know if I want to take that risk of him not being good and having 2 centers that I don't need. I think I'm going to build around... Let's go defense again. Let's go Justin Houston. Or do I go Vontae Davis? Who's got just great coverage stats. And McCourty would be our nickel. Which is a great nickel. Which we'll probably be in often. Let's take Vontae Davis. I think I'm probably going to regret that later, but...
Yeah,
alright, don't need a free safety. So, Tyvon Branch or William Hayes.
Listen to him or go after someone who can help you up front.
We don't have anybody on the defensive line yet, and maybe our corners can make up for a... Yeah, let's build up the line a little bit. Try and bounce it out a little.
But what's a little less obvious is how he's going to fit into the scheme.
Middle linebacker, corner. Don't need a corner, don't need free safety. Let's go Harris. Build up our linebackers a little bit. We need some offense here. There we go. Oh. tough choice. I don't need Frederick.
If only every round were this.
Oh, I love Evan Mathis. But we also need our running back. But like I said, I think we can run behind any decent line. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Mathis. That 95 run block can probably help out. And hopefully maybe we can get just one more running back somewhere down the line here. All right, defensive tackle, strong safety, left outside linebacker. So we can really solidify our linebacking core. We can help out the defensive line, or we can make our secondary fantastic. I think I'm going to go defensive line. Although I don't expect many teams to run. I feel like no matter what, if we pick out of these two guys, are going to help out with run defense. I think we're okay pass defense wise for now, unless there's somebody we just can't pass up. So I'm going to take Williams, help out the defensive line.
Could we see another Buffalo Bill come off the board here?
We don't need a corner, so I go McPhee. He's got some pretty balanced all-around stats, or we could really solidify the defensive line with Atkins. Let's go with man defense, run stuff. He's got good coverage stats, but I really just don't need a corner. Otherwise, I would take him. 6'1", 6'3". I'm gonna take McPhee.
Kind of an interesting choice there. I'm not entirely convinced that he's going to thrive in the system.
There we go. There's our running back. We still don't have a quarterback, now that I think about it. We don't have any receivers either. So this is a huge decision. We've focused completely on defense. Flacco, I don't know. We need at least one decent receiver. And I'm going to take... See, I feel like we won't get another quarterback. But there's a better chance of another receiver. But I think even just an average quarterback can get the ball to these receivers. Even if we just had to simplify it and run some short routes and kind of short to mid-range stuff and keep it simple. So I'm going to take Tate. And if we don't get another quarterback, we'll definitely have to focus on just keeping it simple. And there's Cam Newton, who I think we will take. Yeah, let's do that. His deep accuracy is not very good anyways. So we can take Newton and keep it, and still focus on keeping it simple just because we don't have the greatest receiver. So let's do that. Got our quarterback. Running back in the last 2 rounds would be great. Or more defense. Don't need Jonathan Joseph. Thomas Davis, don't really need him either. I think I might pick up Wilkerson and then move either he or Hayes to the other side. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And here comes our, I believe, legend, right? There we go. There's the running back we need. Don't need the center.
Do you turn your focus to here?
Be great to have Wilkerson and Smith on opposite ends, but running ground and pound, I can't not take Terrell Davis. And it makes me feel a lot better about not having crazy receivers, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and kind of solidify our running game. So, not all that happy with how the offense turned out. I kind of wish I would have paid a little bit more attention there. But, I don't know, not terrible. The offensive line's not great, which I did say we would need a good line, or a great line if we had a so-so running back. So I'm glad we got Davis. I think he'll be able to make his own space out there. The receivers are going to be a bit of an issue, I believe. We're going to be throwing to Golden Tate a lot. And if we're not throwing to him, we're going to throw a lot of short routes with Newton. Might even work in some read option stuff. I don't know. I don't remember what book we have. San Francisco. So with Kaepernick, yeah, there's probably some read option stuff in there. Maybe we'll run a little bit of that with Newton. The defense, though, should look great. Linebackers look really good. The secondary, I didn't grab a strong safety. The corners are good. Could even move. I mean, obviously you're sacrificing a lot in hit power if you move a corner back here to safety, but with three really good corners, it might be something to consider. So we can get all of them on the field a little more often, but the defensive line's decent. Where is Hayes? So they moved Hayes to tackle. Wonder what he'd look like over here. A 78. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. I'll do that. I'll move Hayes over to right end, so we will find our next best defensive tackle. Let's go Franklin. So Franklin will be our other tackle. Maybe we'll run a 3. I don't know if they're running if San Francisco's a 3-4. But we'll move Hayes over here. I like him better on the end. So it looks a little bit better. So defensive line's not terrible. So if we do run into somebody who can run the ball, I think we can manage a little bit. We've got some decent run stoppers at linebacker as well, which will help us out. So I think we did okay. I'd like the offense to be a little bit better, but that's the sacrifice you make. Or that's just the risk you take when you play this game. So this game mode. So that is that. Thank you for sticking with me and watching. I'm going to have gameplay with this team coming out probably sometime next week. Early next week, you can probably expect some gameplay. We'll see how it goes. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you're interested in some more Madden 16 content, if you're interested in the online gameplay involving this team, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me.